missing, and I ain't been tripping over why.
Hey guys, it's DAE, and this is the making of video for my track Belong. So I'm going to be going through it one by one, step by step essentially, going through different elements. The first element that you do here is a bird call from Kashmir's sample pack. It just helps lead into everything, and I just do that right before the guitar kicks in. The vocals are Kate Wild from a third pack, I'm pretty sure. It's called MIA, but I changed it to Belong because in one of the lines in the chorus she says, "I'm back where I belong." So I won't really show you the vocals because they're pretty standard. If you have the pack, you know them. But I will show you other elements that I put in, which was like the piano, which is right here. And at the same time as that, I put in a sub bass. You can hear the crackling. My computer's going crazy because it's got a lot of things going on. And also, to be truthful, I have a couple of unused patterns, but for some reason I just haven't cleaned it out yet. So that's also what's contributing to the CPU. And because I'm using the screen recording software. So here it is with the sub bass. And that goes throughout this build area and then the second part as well. The same with the guitar. Then the vocals come in. Then this part is the lead that's like slowly coming in. It's opening up with the filter. There are 3 different filters because there's multiple different sounds here. There you go. So that's what is happening at the moment. And then there's also some volume that's going on as well. So on top of that, we've also got just the snare build up that I did myself just to add something else extra into the build, and also it's going at the same rhythm as the melody. So that was also something that I wanted to implement. And then also this part here, because this is the bass that's opening up at first, I was showing you, and now this is the top melody. Then included with a bunch of effects and whatnot, you get the whole build sound. We've also got some shaker loops and some snaps and some little percussive elements that come in with everything when it comes into that that really big build up area. You can barely hear it when it's all together. What you do hear is, like, you can only hear it now, but yeah, you barely hear these elements that come in. But because it's mixed up with everything, you can barely hear it actually. But it just adds something there. Then before the chorus, you just have her saying, "I'm back where I belong," and then you have the reverse kick. You have that right before it all. Afterwards, you have the clap coming in. This isn't the clap at first. This is like the snare kind of like cowbell tom thingy. And then later on you have the clap coming in with the shaker loop. And then with the vocals coming in after that "I'm back where I belong" line. Have that coming in. So then what I will go through is the bass and then the top melody as well. So the bass is, oh, that CPU. It's 4 different sounds. So the first sound carries a lot of the tone and like the low mids. This also carries a lot of the tone, but mainly a lot more of the mid-range. That's just the attack, and then also have the sub bass, which is just a basic sine. Jesus, that CPU is crazy. Okay, and then the top melody. Here's a lot of the processing as well. Just get rid of that. So I will single it all out, and then you can hear each individual part. Now, this is a preset on Harmar. It's called Forest, and then I've just named it New Forest Pluck because I've tweaked it a little bit with the settings in here. And then these first 3 that I showed you were one-shots. One of them is from Vengeance Deep House. The other 2 I cannot remember where they're from, but they're just like a marimba and percussion samples. This was another percussion sample, but for some reason it wasn't really working just in the normal sampler, so I had to put it in the direct wave to actually get the pitch control on the piano roll. And there's this one as well. I found it was like a xylophone sound on Morphine. Added a little bit of attack, and then another one-shot. And that's it all together. Then I also have this extra melody that goes on top. It's the same sound as the last one that I showed you, but it's just a bit louder and it's playing a different melody. So with that together, so that's what that plays. Then everything else that comes through is just your basic arrangements, a whole bunch of effects that's going on, a lot of automation. Most of it is just sidechain really. And yeah, there's not much difference in between the first and second builds, or breaks, whatever you want to call them. The only difference is that the second one is just elongated a little bit more. And it has some of like the elements just present a little bit longer, like the piano, it comes in from the start rather than coming in later on in the first break. But that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All of my social media links will be in the description below, and also the original link for this song as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.